Welcome to Jones Events Orlando presents Let's Get Real with V. Micheal. Make sure you click the subscribe button below and click the notification bell so you are aware every time we upload a new video. Today's video was made to give you some inspiration for what could possibly be the new normal for the next few months. Not being able to celebrate birthdays in a way that we are used to does not mean you should not celebrate. It just means you have to celebrate in a different way. My son Jeremiah's birthday was on April 27th, and my original plan was to do a resort glow party sleepover. Of course, COVID-19 canceled those plans, but of course, I was not about to allow his birthday to go uncelebrated. Fast forward to April 20th, I wanted to find some things that will allow me to have him a very small glow party, quarantine style. So here we go to obstacle number one. Amazon Prime had delivery dates for mid-May for some of the things I wanted to purchase. And for some other companies I would normally order from, they had left messages on their websites cautioning customers that they are several days behind with orders and it could take an extended amount of time to get orders. Now to obstacle number two. Do I change the original theme of the glow party to something else like the Fortnite or emoji party? I decided not to, and I took on the challenge of creating this glow party from scratch. For most birthday parties, there is a focal point in the room. So I went to my number one website for some inspiration and to get my creative juices flowing. That's right, I went to Pinterest and I did a search for glow party or glow in the dark party. What I found gave me some inspiration to create a few similar items, of course, with my own twist. So I will break this party down into 4 major DIY projects. Number 1 was the backdrop. Number 2 was the balloon garland. Number 3, the room decor. Basically the living room decor. And number 4, the glow party attire. So for DIY project number 1, the backdrop, you will need the following items. You will need the black, it's called, if you can see it, is gift wrap. It says gift wrap paper, but it's like a construction paper quality. So this is what I used. I used 2 rolls of this. Also, you need your acrylic paint. I got the acrylic matte paint in the neon colors. It says neon yellow. Neon yellow. I got neon yellow. I got neon green. And these are like, this bigger one it costs a little bit more, but this is 8 floral ounces where these are 2 floral ounces. So you would need 4 of these to equal 1 of these. So it winds up being more cost effective to get the bigger bottles, which I figured out after the fact, but oh well. So I got, because this party was for my son, I did all of the boy colors in neon, which are the green, the yellow, the neon orange, as well as the neon blue. And you will also need paintbrushes. This is an assorted, it's a 25 piece, and these are all from Micheal's. I will link them down in the description box. This set was from Micheal's. These paints were from Micheal's. This paper roll is from Micheal's. And the thing about this paper roll is you have to know the dimensions. It's 16 feet long, but it's only 30 inches wide. So depending on how wide of a wall you're trying to cover, it will determine how many times you need to cut this. And that is DIY project number 1, which is the backdrop. And then what I did was I went on Pinterest to look at some inspiration for different backdrops. When I was originally looking on Amazon, I was looking for backdrops to order, and a lot of them had kind of like a graffiti feel to them a little bit. So I kind of mixed the graffiti feel with the actual design, and I will cut to a picture so you could see exactly what that looks like. So keep watching. So for DIY project number 2, it was the balloon garland, and I brought a couple of the items that you'll need. This is the thing. I'm talking about Walmart. Oh my gosh. So Michael's has a balloon kit. It comes with the balloon tying tool. It comes with its own roll of glue dots. It comes with the balloon strip, which this is what I used. And that's all that comes in that particular kit, and it's like $7. And right now Michael's is only doing 20% off, so I mean it saves some. And then I basically purchased the balloons from the Dollar Tree. I got the bright color balloons. They look like neon in color. The thing about neon is the yellow and the green in the black light, they look like the same color. So it originally was 3 colors in the balloon packs. But I just made it work because I couldn't, Party City's closed, nothing was being ordered. So I kind of put the blue in other aspects with the backdrop, as well as like some of the other decor items that you'll see when you see the video of the party in its totality. But the neon blue is not as bright as the other neon colors, but the orange, the yellow and the green, or the green that looks like yellow, it all worked out. So DIY project number 3 was the living room decor, which was just extra packs of balloons. I got neon poster board from the Dollar Tree, which is only like, I think 67 cents or something like that. Of course I used more glue dots so I could attach things to the wall. I used like the leftover of the construction paper from the backdrop to kind of create, little signs. And then of course, I went to Walmart, because it's 2 stores that were open for me, were Walmart and Michael's. So I went to Walmart, to their party section, the super center, and I got a bunch of different neon aspects. So I was hanging the neon necklace tubes from the ceiling with fishing line, and I used the neon poster board to cut out different shapes to put on the wall. I used the construction paper, and I wrote like different things on the neon paint so it would glow. And you'll see that also in the video as well. Okay, so now on to the 4th and last project, which is the actual attire for the glow party. So again, what I came up against, the actual problem that I came up against, was that I wanted to order something that was already made, but unfortunately, due to the time constraints and the extended amount of time in shipping, I had to think outside of the box. So my son had a old Nike shirt that his dad picked out and said he didn't mind if I destroyed it. So this is his shirt. If you can see it here, this is the shirt. Okay, and these are his shoes. These are the shoes together. It's some Huaraches that he loved, but they had, anybody that has boys understands that you have to get black shoes. They have to have a pair of black shoes. Okay, so and I'll send you a picture. So I wind up making, in total, I made a shirt for me. I made a shirt. Well, my husband already had a shirt, but I added the splatter to his. So I did his shirt. I did my oldest son's shirt, as well as a shirt for my sister. So I will post a video and of course pictures at the end so you can see how everything came together. But it came together pretty well. So his shirt matched his shoes. See? So shirt and the shoes. And you don't necessarily have to do the shoes. We all wore black, and And it was the only one that had on like the neon colored shoes, which was pretty cool for him. And of course, for this project, you need, of course, a t-shirt. You can use an old t-shirt. I mean, I'll even show you mine. Still got a balloon tying tool in my hand, but you can use an old t-shirt and go over the graphics, because that's basically what I did here. I just put the yellow on the I am on, and then did the orange in the fire. And like in person, it looked kind of crappy, and I was like, oh, this is gonna turn out awful. But once you turn the black light on, it looked awesome. And that was the beauty about it. Once you turn the black light on, there is so much that comes to light with it. So I definitely suggest of getting you a black light beforehand, so you can test things to see how they look, and so you can adjust things to your perfection. But I did this the day before his birthday. I did all these t-shirts and his shoes, and and I did it with the light on. But once you turn the lights off and turn on the black light, they just turned out awesome. Like literally really, really awesome, which I was really, really thrilled with. It was an accident of surprise. And the funny part is my son Jeremiah is the one that came up with doing the splatter on the t-shirts. And then of course I was trying to figure out a design for his shoes, and he was like, Mom, do the splatter on their shoes too. So boom, it all worked out. Turned out really, really great. So I would definitely say get creative with your glow party. Do things that work well for you, work well for your household. In our condo, because our living room is not the biggest space, I made do with what we had, and he had a blast with a few of his cousins and a family friend. So that is it as far as my commentary. I will definitely tag some pictures and some videos, some Snapchats that I did, so you all can see how everything came together. And definitely leave a comment below if you have any questions, if there's something that I missed or something that's not in the description box. Just leave a comment below, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. This was definitely something where I had to dig into my toolbox of ideas and being creative to come up with something that would actually work. This was my first time doing a balloon garland, and on an original balloon garland. And it wasn't as I've watched many videos. The two young ladies that I follow, I will link one video from each one of them down below, so if you would like to go follow them. They definitely inspired me to take the leap to do balloons. I do backdrops, I do draping on a regular basis, so it wasn't too much of a stretch for me, because a lot of the products and stuff I already have. But it was just something that I was never comfortable with. But after this may be something that I will try to do once a month, to come on and show you all different things and how to incorporate backdrops and things of that nature. For my backdrop on my wall, I do want to mention for that project that I did use command hooks to attach it to the wall, and I did just regular tape to attach the backdrop to the wall itself. And I did it in layers. I did I placed the black construction paper first. I did the actual shapes and designs, and then I did the splatter. And then after the splatter, I used the construction paper, the neon construction paper from the Dollar Tree, to cut out some letters that spelled out Jeremiah's glow party. So it turned out great, you all. Again, if I missed anything, if I didn't go into enough detail on something for you, please let me know. This is definitely something that just came out of my brainchild of doing a glow party for my son, and he had a good time. And hopefully when you all decide to do if it's not even a glow party, whatever party you decide to do, that you do it and have a good time. So here at the beginning of the recap video, you can see the backdrop with the balloon garland attached. We did simple food. We did pizza, wings, cake, and ice cream. Very simple. We had like a lot of the little glow things that they could put on around their neck, around their wrists, and things of that. Here you can see some of the wall things I was telling you about. That's the poster board cutout. That's the black paper with the acrylic paint on it. It just says Glow Party. And then the tubes that you see hanging from the ceiling are the neon glow tubes that we attach to the ceiling with some clear thumbtacks and some fishing line. And then those are the extra balloons on the floor that also glowed. And this is a close-up of my son and my husband dancing. That's where you can see the t-shirts. My husband had some shoes that did glow. I forgot about those, but those are Jeremiah's shoes at the end.